Hey guys and girls, this is MISHORT Marina here. I welcome back to Doki Lecture Club for the PC. Now, I thought Zoe was killed herself in the last videos, but she was in the corner. Completely depressing. So let's see what this is all about. With Zoe. You're spitting out again. Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why would it be? It just feels like you are a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry, show me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. It will say so. I worry glance at Zoe before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation had already desperate with everyone back at the usual activist. Maybe should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Zoe recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some paper at her desk. MISHORT, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Zoe recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe reading into it a little too much, but she seemed a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Zoe, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down on her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, MISHORT. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really like this massive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I dropped it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also a friend with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club member, Maybe I try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest, what do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, MISHORT. Me? How on the earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but she always talks about you more than anything else, She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. As a little, an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. So she always is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, MISHORT. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she was around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to a conclusion, and so you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiled meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I'm always to know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stood up her desk and walked across the room to where Sori is sitting. I watched her kneel down next to Sori and gently talk to her, but she was keeping her voice so quietly that I can't hear her from here. I sighed and set myself down. I know Sori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's important to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behave out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now again? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sori. Okay, Sori again. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, MISHORT. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see a smile on your face. Well, alright. Hey, MISHORT. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yui does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I'm still understand you the most, sorry. I know you will have to sometime but put up with me. And I have to sometime put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you the only exciting things in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when think about you. Sorry? No. MISHORT. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Oh, sorry. It crying like that. Oh. Why are you doing this? Sarah has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sorry. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sorry. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sarah shakes her hand. She snivels and keeps shaking her hand. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's not a MISHORT. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. And promise it won't happen again. Just smile from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sarah cheerful walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Oh, okay, no poems. That's strange. Natsuki. That's one alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, and less trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of the compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care, more like Marian. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here even if I have to put up with you. God. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Ooh, maybe won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That's serious hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess I can't of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Oh my. I be your beach. Your mind is full of trouble and fears that demonstrate you wander over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that wash your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you thought had left you alone again. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand bath and the sunbeams, and hold my hand wash you and quit it in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint shall see you free in my vanity cell. And whenever the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that wash you worries away. Wow. And way you thought. Wait, I'll be the beach that make your heart leap. In a way you thought I had left you long ago, but if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach, so you decide to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after you and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. But it's not like I care. I just did anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changed her mind, she'd come to me. But I should leave for now. Well, no poems either. What is all with these two women like that? Monica. Hey MISHORT. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it turn out to great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I'll let Monica take the poem and hold it in my hand. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sarah's poem have been getting more and more similar to each other day. I'm just surprised you so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Oh, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as a best friend, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That's me. About how Sarah's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you saw them? Ah, yeah. Well, MISHORT, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just make sure I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sarah has been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I share my point with you, alright. Alright. Oh boy. The lady who knows everything. Yeah, that was a long poem. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that gave it life meaning. Not to get too full speculate or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about it. I see. I never really put much that thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. And because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefer writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everyone was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? We means on two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's medical writing tips of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is a good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little lecture club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you there. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing points, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Yeah, it sounds like strange. Something did sound bit unusual. That's right. You differ from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even yours isn't immune to it. Starting the air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, maybe. Look like the only thing different is that theory isn't there. Huh? It seems you're right. Stories always help lessen to the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. What the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Nasuka, please show some decision. Yeah, you said it, Yuri. Oh, come on. Oh, she actually wasn't feeling too well. I went home early. If that's so, I hope she's alright. Serious. Of all the times it's not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being always lovey-dovey. I'll not. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Theory. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That good expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she said? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I'm already know what I'm doing. That's right. Nasuke will be making cupcakes again, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Nasuke? challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to the printing and assembly all the project parts. Zoe will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? God, I got feeling for a moment because there's something bad happened by these games itself. Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decoration to help set the atmosphere. About that. I love Auto Sophia. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stared at her desk and focused and started nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be able to for help Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves your man short. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one other a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That is Monica Circus. I spent the weekend with one of my club members. How on the earth are they going to respond to circus like that? I'm surprised I wouldn't mind a bit of help. But even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I will give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tried to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would handle the bacon on your own. MISHORT may not like to be around if you only make him out to be innocent. So therefore, he may be suited to a sense with the decoration. Hold on, I never say that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sound more like you just make an excuse for MISHORT too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. I'm baking, isn't it? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to MISHORT to decide how he like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm sure surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying through. Jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. MISHORT, you're okay with this, right? And the end is up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks strange at me. But of course I'm going to with Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Oh, for Christ's sake, look. I don't go for the Monica. I don't trust Monica, but I find it a bit strange like that and gut feeling. Natsuki. Well, Baker sound like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, Bacon is ton of fun. You are definitely right. You definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because. Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to do to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, MISHORT? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki start panting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underpatient in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean Natsuki glanced back and forth between everyone with worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcake will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feeling during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki released her hand and turned around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but you isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Sakuta was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if I didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helped everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do the best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, I'm staying here a bit longer. I'm barely got to do anything in the reading to this, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs their things and start follow Monica and Yuri out the door, or they chat between each other. And where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally wouldn't gotten home and realized that you didn't even have way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, do you think I stopped you? I gave you my number. You better not make it weird or sudden. Why would I do that? Natsuki gave me her mom number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I bring all the ingredients. Wait, you coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could give a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need for you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah? I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's it. That's all is it. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have the phone to do this with Sayori. Got my gut feeling for a moment. My antics still shoot through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handle it with her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sirius finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about it. If I just go with it, then I have a good time. Oh boy. It's already Sunday. I've been getting angry and Alex about Natsuki's upcoming facets. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help. I wonder if she act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one of the exchange numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost every person on the phone using tons of emoji and cute language. She already complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki's side, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she's left club early the other day. It's not like when we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Zoe said and Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Zoe's feeling aside when she might need me. I decided to face it sorry before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reached Zoe's house, I knocked the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play often that we made it a habit simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Zoe isn't anywhere on the first floor. As soon as she's up in her room, my heart started pounding for a moment. I know how I always feel like that. Oh boy. It's always the strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Zoe? Thank God she's alright. My heart pounded for a moment. Hi, MISHORT. I sat down in her room. Zoe thought awesome smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Oh, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. No much has really changed, has it? Zoe's room has messy as it's always been. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I can see the calendar over there. Zoe's room has messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and well-lit decoration that she's had for years now. If you came over often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Zoe had already left by the time decided at that last meeting. Monica told me it's all natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course, but I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Zoe stared in a random direction. Anything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to that point. I just wanted to see how you doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you do well. So, Zoe smiled, shaking her hand. That's no good, MISHORT. Why can't just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get too weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You would have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why they would decide to have you come over today. It just want to torture me. Sorry. I grabbed Zoe by the soldier. What on the earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explaining for you like this. So tell me already. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sarah gave me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, MISHORT, but you won. Nothing happened to me, and always been like this. You just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sarah? You really just going to make me say it, aren't you, MISHORT? I guess I have no choice this time. Then since I had really bad depression my whole life. Do you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most of the day I can't even find reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and talent to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I wanted to make everyone happy. Without anyone worry about me, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I know her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sarah? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed or too close friends. Because everyone knew I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried. I could have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, MISHORT. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bad being sworn against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be helping together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else to do too. Seeing you make friends and get a close to everyone in the club. It feels like spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just won't torture me. Please don't, sorry. Everyone past leads to nothing but heart. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I do. No MISHORT. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Zoe's face. I made you join the lecture club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just a weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. But without thinking, I once again grabbed Sarah's soldier. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. MISHORT, sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you confided me to join the club. Seeing you every day make it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have any other way. Man shorts, Zoe isn't hugging me back, despite my arm being wrapped around her. Zoe's arm remained at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ears. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Man shorts, Zoe barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have and you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I figure out what needs to change and make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Zoe finally puts her arm around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feeling many shots. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And what's really scary too, Zoe let me go. Or she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, alright? Yeah, how would you like for me to spend it all with you? It was I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. She always wiped her eye. If I could spend with whole day, yeah, I would. Of course, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you dare that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Nosuke to meet me at my house. At very least, do you want to come along and help out? It will be fun. To my surprise, Zoe shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Zoe and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Zoe is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent all a few minutes back home and awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she's texted me to let me know she's outside in front of the door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Oh, here Natsuki. Stop. Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki and sudden other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't readjust because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki carrying a large bag that is probably a few of baking supplies. But I didn't want to come all the way this way to find out that you catching essence equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to write. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you today to your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than suddenly snorkeling like she suddenly does. Could it be that she's as little different outside of the school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospital MISHORT? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag that Suki held onto me. Checked. This is ridiculous heavy. Haha. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seemed like I'm always on the stand, mate. You. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hit the first into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, something I like professional people want when they all think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get too small and also better than other people, but geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like you, it doesn't mean you should treat me like. Natsuki catches her word and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I'm pretty sure that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you think, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, what's that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you a gross like that. I finally find your weakness, MISHORT. Natsuki smiled deliciously. Please spare me. But if Natsuki decides to dash out more and so like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally start to pull out then out of the bag. We can start it. Leave it alone, whole kitchen is a mess. Spoon, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled flute and plastic bag are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the battle at once, so we do have several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movement to make sure I don't mess up her precious bacon. MISHORT, where do you put the food coloring? The bottle's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the tray. I think it's still neat in a bag next to the table. What are you using it for? We color the bottle, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavor aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want it? You're asking me. I don't really have preference, and so, come on. You're not putting any heart into this. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki tried to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the butter into a smaller bowl and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty. See? It's not like bacon just but Fallon and Jackson. The present is where you get be creative and have and the most fun. It's millions times more worth it. At the end, if just looking at them makes everyone's eyes lighten up, like the ones you just made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcake and Zoe and Monica's delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use to these food coloring then. Sound like you started to understand. Just make sure you completely finish making the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We are using the electric mixer for the back bottle, so I got to start with whisk and huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It's just a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabbed the whisk from me and used her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the constellation of the icing has already improved. See? Also to emphasis, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I recently started to do the same. Hey, Natsuki started to grab my wrist. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing, are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the ball. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I pushed harder just enough for my finger reach the icing and gently scoop some with my finger. Just Natsuki tugged with all her might. The force Natsuki put in me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in a turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There is a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tried to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wiped it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster and grabbed her wrist with my hand before it reaching my face. Natsuki tried to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. Oh Christ, other cousin, haha, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun to see you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Seeing dumb things just get reacting out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. See, we could see that protagonist plays Natsuki against the wall. You can see that it's a wall. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? That you serious trust? Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face entirely red. MISHORT, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? See, I'm not choosing Natsuki a lot, but just a last. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. I noted her shallow breath while I am starting to feel dizzy. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm started going off. Natsuki rushed over the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcake in. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab the blanket tray out of the oven. She set it on the top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stopped. Anyway, I put them in the oven. Yeah? Tension from the moment before still lingers over our necks, heads. But the moment had already been lost. I watched Natsuki slide the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I whiskily picked up the whisk and continued with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. The cupcake are ready to pull out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opened the oven door, blast of sweet smiling warmth air fills the room. Look at how cute they are. She polished off different colored cupcake in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me like that. I bought this decoration stuff, so I hope you can creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki handed me some plastic, a bag. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Well, probably won't be using it this time and through. What is this? 1-4. I picked up one of these nozzles that had a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cupcake, like happy birthday or whatever. How I see. That gave me an idea actually. Well, it's lecture event, right? We could make it more lecture themed by writing different words on each of the cakes. It would be fun to see people choose the cupcake based on words they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe get it from you. What? That's supposed to mean I'm not cute? Come on. we're not at school, no, but there's charging like that. You can't dress and act this and not accept me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Dare you say solemn? And then no, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picked up the piece and fastened knots onto each other bag. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moved on. She showed me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we finally finished, Natsuki put them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they aren't they? I wish I could have no one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ha! So is the exact opposite in the regard. If she was here, well, it'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault working so slowly. Hey, don't blame me. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcake tomorrow, right? If you and Zoe each carry something, you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat in it. I wish she would listen to me the way she listened to you like that. Yeah. I didn't think back to a conversation I had with Zoe earlier today. I felt so helpless. Zoe always starts listening to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by the flash. More than that, did I even take opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, huh? What you said before about not always having this chance, it does have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time. Okay? I think that if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you wanted to read manga or out somewhere, do you really mean that? Now she took a look at me tensely like she trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you, but in short, I thought you only care about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so Natsuki started to get closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Stand an inch from me. Natsuki look at me. I feel her finger change the color at the side of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheek and matching eyes feel my face alone with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head started to go audacity as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it. For a while now, Natsuki started to jump back. Sorry. Hi, man, short. Sorry. Just now we weren't. It's okay, man, short. I stopped by this to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat anything or cupcakes before then. Anyway, later, clearly frustrated, Natsuki hurries off and Sori's waves goodbye. Sorry? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my mathematician was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see if you for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know how much fun you were having with Natsuki and close you got to her. It made me really happy that you've got made such a good friend. That's all that mattered to me. Tears started to fall down Zoe's face. That's all that mattered to me. Why I am feeling this way, man, short. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, man, short. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste you simply on me. You wouldn't have to put me with the being selfish. Monica was right. I should just. Monica was right about what? Sorry? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't better your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Zoe looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, man, short. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Zoe? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Zoe? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did it to myself. Man, short, I like you so much that I want to die. Sorry, don't. You're scaring me. That's how I feel. And that's enough, sorry. I just don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Zoe's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Zoe's not. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need to most right now. and that's what I'm going to give you. Okay, I love you. Sorry, I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'm accepted any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we both be happy. MISHORT. Oh look, we could see protagonist fully uncensored already for the first time. Sorry, wrapped her arms tightly around me. MISHORT. Is that really okay? Yeah, I should hold Stories in my arm and pulled her closer. You never have to let go of me again. I love you, MISHORT. I want to be with you forever. It's just a fictional of characters, you know. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sarah's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sorry? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I'm always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why don't the rain can go away? They're not going away at all, MISHORT. It's okay, sorry. It might take some time for them to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sorry and slowly release each other. So, I guess I'll make the festival for tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We go to water, whatever a piece suits you best. Hey, MISHORT. Sorry, gazed at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what sorry means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, sorry? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's the best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to sorry. I know that I love her and she's loved me, but I haven't as much trouble understanding a serious feeling as she says. Even though I can confront her, I keep wondering if I should go doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what story is meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that all I give is everything I got. Story is the most important person to me. And I do whatever it takes to have happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I accepted this to be the one where I be walking to school with Zoe. but Zoe isn't answering her phone. I constantly go into her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation and for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking to trays. Natsuki is already detecting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hand being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it too overall, so I can spend time with Sarah and Natsuki at the festival. For knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. MISHORT, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least you would be here by now. Monica is pleased and left a blog booklet on me of the desk and the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we performing. At the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted. So that's the one I performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Zoe with you. Yeah, she's overslept again, that dummy. You think that one on days it's important she try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Zoe told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful when it's not nearly that simple for her. I'm only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Haha. You should take her little responsible for her MISHORT. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday, you kind of left her hanging this morning, Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I'm stammer embarrassed. Did Zoe really tell her about it that quickly? That way a couple now. I really didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt chilled down on my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people to take the club from more serious. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member point is neatly printed on its own page, given an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yui's poem from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Zoe's poem. It's different from the one she's practiced. It's the one I haven't read it before. Something strange going on about these poems. Oh boy. What is this? Read the poem. I get a pit in my stomach. MISHORT? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Zoe's writing. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get the Zoe, so well, alright. Try not to take too long. Okay? Sorry, Monica. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself like that. Monica calls that out after me. I quickly my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for sorry. You did try that, protagonist. It's not a big deal, at least wait for her on or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to the school make her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. Oh my god, and reached his house and knocked on the door. I don't want to say a second and thought, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sorry? She's really is a heavy sleeper and swallow. I can't believe I end up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that boyfriend would do, isn't it? And in any case, it just feel alright. Outside Zoe's room, I knocked on her door. Sorry? Wake up, dummy! Oh boy, there's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't a kind of breach of privacy, but she's really leave me no choice. And Jinder opened the door. Zoe? Oh my god! Oh my god, Zoe! No! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Sorry! Shit! Fuck! Oh my god, sorry! Unexpected had concert. No! 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 Sorry! No! Jesus Christ! Fuck! Fuck! What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare! It had me! This isn't real! There's no way this can be real! Sorry wouldn't do this! Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I'm surprised they always urge to vomit. Just the other day, I told Zoe I would be there for her. I told her I know what's the best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do that? How could I so helpless? You did your best, protagonist. What did I do wrong? Confidence to her. I shouldn't have confidence to her. That's not what Zoe needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why I was so selfish? This is all my fault. And Swarming thought keep telling me.
Is that funny, Ian, is it?
Yeah, than I could have done to prevent this. If I spent more time with her, I walked her to school. I remained friends with her like it always has been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the electrical club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Now that I can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try to start them down. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I died. Nothing in my life worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take her back. Never. Never, 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 never. And
Oi! Didn't squeal like that.
okay, COA was gone now. That's bit eerie. That was a bit eerie. I see an unknown girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally burstly to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of worked out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on the days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more. Thankfully, I would to get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign an ideal in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Jesus Christ. Yep. Shit hit the fan had already started. It's an ordinary school day like any other year. I just pointed at the fan. I should have pointed at that, but it's like that. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Morning are usually worse being surrounded by couples and friend group walking to the school together. I better stop and meanwhile onto the next video. Oh look, it's deleted itself. Not surprised. Well, I hope you guys and girls enjoy watching these videos. Please leave comments below. Please subscribe and follow to my channels if you're new to me. Link in the description below and click the bell for notification. And please like a favorite to my videos. Peace, man, shorts. Hope you enjoyed. Peace, man, shorts.